Hello, my creeplings. I kind of owe you an apology. I kind of dropped off the face of the earth near the middle of October. I had an infected tonsil, and I couldn't speak for a few days, and it was kind of rough recovering from it. So I took some time, and unfortunately did not finish the 31-day challenge. Um, so if you were all looking forward to that, I'm so sorry. I have decided, though, that come December, we are, when I say we, it's me and my husband and anybody else who's interested, are going to go forward with these movie reviews about every other week. So I'm thinking the second Friday and the uh, fourth Friday of the month. So December, it would be like the 8th and the 22nd. Some of the months will be themed, some of them will not, but I learned for myself that I could not sustain a video every day without a huge lead-in time, and that was my fault for not thinking it through, and I learned my lesson. Better planning, but I'm also hoping with better planning the videos will be better, maybe a little longer, or at least a little more concise. So December, we're going to do movies I consider Christmas movies that some other people don't consider Christmas movies, and I've had the arguments. I'll leave that up to you guys to kind of ponder what they are. So the channel won't all be horror films. They will definitely mostly be horror films and psychological thrillers, but every once in a while I'm going to throw an action film in there or a really funny comedy or something that kind of blends everything together, like Tucker and Dale versus Evil is a horror comedy with a lot of action in it because the stunts are just crazy. That's what I mean by like cross genre stuff. I probably will not ever do a rom-com or a romantic drama. I may, however, delve into the world of fantasy and sword and sorcery eventually because, oh god, the 80s were so full of cheesy sword and sorceries, and we'll definitely touch on sci-fi. For right now, I'm sticking for movies, but eventually I may do some special videos on either genre actors or directors, or I think it would be fun to do features on special effects artists, but that'll be down the line when I get to really understanding editing and things like that. I'm learning here. This is me challenging myself to learn a new skill, and you guys are here along with me for the ride. And eventually I may go into like doing television shows where I talk about it, either if it was a short-lived show, 2 seasons or less, the whole show in one video. If it was a long-lived show or a show that gave us a whole universe, like Xena Hercules, what was it called? The Stargate universe. I definitely would love to talk about like Tales from the Crypt and Creepshow, the TV series eventually. Those will probably be like Tales from the Crypt lasted 8, 9 seasons. That'll be like a breakdown season by season for a video if I go that far. But I will take suggestions for movies, television shows, actors to talk about and look into, directors to talk about and look into. Just please be nice. The comments bar is down there, but please be nice. Like I said, this is a hobby of mine. This is a challenge for myself to really, follow up on all those years of, oh yeah, it's on my watch list. It's on my watch list. Well, now I'm challenging myself to follow up with the watch list and connect with, the horror fam, the movie fam. It also, engages my mind to make sure that I'm not just sitting there doing nothing. It's very easy when you, work a 9 to 5 and you don't have like a big family or big support system in person to kind of just lose yourself and just sit there and do nothing. I refuse to go out that way. I really do. So this is my way of fighting back and being more engaged with the world around me, even if it is through a website. through videos and online commenting and direct messaging and things like that. But it's a way to connect. So I want to thank everybody who was with me every step of the way through the 2 bouts of sickness in October, and hopefully next year we can do 31 days of Halloween, and I'll be a lot more organized. I'll start it ahead of time, and I'll be able to give you some really good movies and some of my personal insight on movies. But in the meantime, thank you so much for bearing with me here. I did not expect to wake up one morning with my tonsils so swollen I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk, and I ended up at the urgent care. Yeah, that was a little scary. And I was told if it got worse, I would have ended up in the ER. Thank God I didn't. I got put on a steroid to get the swelling down and an antibiotic to fight the infection. So, I'm better. Anybody who was concerned, thank you. So on that note, I'm going to say goodnight, my creeplings. I'm looking forward to seeing you in December. And again, for those of you who are still sticking with me and still with this, thank you so much. For those of you who are just finding me, I promise I'm not a failure. I just bit off more than I could chew to begin with. But I'm going to try to pace myself from now on. And like I said, hopefully I can get some guests in here over time. I think that'd be fun. So my background might change and things like that. Right now, this is the best lighting in the house with what I've got. So like I said, I'm still learning here. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everything goes well. December 8th, we'll have our first Christmas Not Christmas movie. I will probably put an announcement up as like a reel or something. I'm hoping December 1st. Give you a little, just to give you a reminder that it's starting back up again. So, thanks. You guys are great. Good night, my creeplings. And I'll see you next time. Bye.